Hello and welcome back to Broken Age. In the previous episode, a lot of crazy shit happened. The ship Bossa Nostra crashed into Shellmound and turned out to be Mog Chothra. As Shay escaped the wreckage of the ship, along with his father, Vela was trapped inside after attempting to punch him in the face. We then went and met Alex, and we got a lot of lore about their crazy mission, and we now have to we now have to fix Alex's ship. We have to get a number of items to do that. In previous times that I've played through this game, I've not done it in a very sensible order, so I just checked a walkthrough to work out what was the most efficient way of doing it, just so there's not going to be as much toing and froing. Let's just check what we need.
So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and, still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? I still need a radiation suit. Haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it.
So we'll go for the superconductive gyro hypercam first.
What's a superconductive gyro what's-it-cam?
A superconductive gyroscopic hypercam. A small but critical part of the ship's controls. Here, I'll draw you a detailed schematic.
Okay, I'll see if I can find one lying around. Okay, see you later.
Okay.
So yeah, obviously we're not going to find one of those superconductive gyroscopic hypercams lying around in the sandcastle town of Shellmound, but we will be able to get one with this schematic. Obviously, if we can't find one...
But I feel like I've seen this pyramid before, and I don't just mean a minute ago, when I was walking in. I mean...
I don't... so yeah.
Almost.
We will not find one lying around, but we will be able to get one, and obviously if there isn't one lying around, we have to make it. So...
Oh, ship! It's really gone.
So Marshall June is choking over here, and we need his help, first of all, because you can see he has schematics.
Greetings! I am Shay of Loruna. Curious. If I wasn't traveling through space, then why are you speaking in an alien tongue? Judging by your outfit, I assume you're the leader of this place? I'd love to talk more, but I need to go help my parents right now. Nice schematic. Hey, do you think you could help me make a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam? That looks like a... Yes. Yes, if I weren't choking. Okay.
So, first objective is quite clear. Stop this guy choking.
Oh, what's that smell?
There's Shay's father. So, we have already encountered something when we came through here with Vela, which will be able to assist us in sorting out that guy's throat.
Filthy, lousy, sadistic... Oops.
This guy's still complaining.
Any talking trees over here? No? Good.
I can hear you.
So this is of course Curtis the Lumberjack's house. Now we're going to have a look in his letterbox, mailbox first of all. We call it a letterbox in England.
There's some sort of flyer in here. Hey, this is that girl that tried to punch me. Please contact the Tartine family in Sugar Bunting if you have any information about our beloved daughter. How do I break it to them that their daughter was swallowed by my spaceship? Definitely leave out the part about it being my spaceship, for starters.
And if you remember, there was Curtis told us when we came through here as Vela not to go in this direction because there's a giant snake that will strangle you. So we need to go
That's an
and
interesting smell. So unfamiliar.
we need to go and visit this snake right now.
What the? Oh, wow. This is incredible. A real giant constrictor. My mother never would have allowed this. That must have been danger I was smelling. Feel like letting go of me, Mr. Huggy? Oh. Wow. Oh, you really aren't kidding around, are you? You're actually trying to squeeze the life out of me, aren't you? I love it! So, is your plan to kill me, then eat me? Amazing! Oh, that was a good one. Well, this has been fun, but I'd better be going soon. Okay, fun time's over, my scaly friend. I hope you're not bending my friend Spoon. I remember reading on the ship's Cosmomnopedia that snakes hate loud noises. I don't want to have to resort to sonic violence, Mr. Huggy, but it's time to let go now. Seriously, you better let go. Not kidding around, Mr. Huggy. I think it won't be much longer now. Guess that poor snake didn't realize how many hug attacks I've been through.
So Shay's experience with having many hug attacks every single day for his whole life, and also the sheer enthusiasm that he had for meeting a giant deadly constrictor, meant that he basically just won a battle of will with the snake, and it squeezed him so hard and for so long that it just ran out of power and passed out.
Mr. Huggy's all tuckered out. Don't want to leave him here where someone might step on him.
He likes Mr. Huggy, and now we can add Mr. Huggy to our inventory. Mr. Huggy is going to hug Marshall June, which will sort out whatever's stuck in his throat. And we got the missing persons poster for Vela.
Humans are just...
Which we are going to need in a moment as well. But first of all, we'll go and see Marshall June and stop him from choking. That's our first objective. In general, by the way, the second act of this game, which we are now in, of course, much better than the first act. Critics and players seem to feel the same way as well, but it was just kind of sucked that it was eventually released in two separate parts, because as one complete game, like how I'm playing it now, the pacing is much more makes much more sense, and it's just a wonderful game from start to finish if you play it as one thing rather than two.
So, if this isn't an alien planet, why do you talk so funny? Huh. Must be some sort of performer. A clown, perhaps. Oh, hey, you had something caught in your throat. Hey, knock that off, Mr. Huggy. Back to your tree.
Mog Chatra, struck down by the Dead-Eye God, only to rise again. This maiden's feast was a disaster. I'm never going to be mayor now.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Feeling better?
A little, but I won't know for sure until the polls come in tomorrow.
Where did Mog Chothra go?
I assume back home, beyond the gates of the Plague Dam.
Can you tell me where we are?
Why, the village of Shellmound, of course. the 8th largest incorporated seaside territory on the whole East Coast.
Who are you?
Marshal Dew. Who are you?
I'm Shay, from Loruna.
Loruna? You're from the ancient lost city far beyond the Plague Dam?
Huh. Well, that's not exactly how it was described to me. Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
I don't think sand is superconductive.
If it can't be made with sand, it's not worth making at all.
Do you know if that suit you're wearing blocks Omicron radiation?
It's actually a very thin material because of the hot shell-mound sun, you know. If you look closely, you can almost see through it.
I'll let you get some rest.
So, he has schematics behind him and he says he can make anything. We can give him the schematic and he can make it, but only out of sand. However, that's not entirely a wasted kind of venture, so we will do that first.
Do you know how to build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
I can build anything, as long as it's made out of sand.
I think sand is the perfect material for making spaceship parts. But can you make something this complicated?
Please, do you realize to whom you are speaking? And that's why they call me Marshal Dew.
Thanks.
No, thank you, son, for reminding me why I got into this business. I might look like a politician, but underneath it all, I'm just a guy who loves sand. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to pass that along to my speechwriter.
That's going to be quite a speech. I may look like a politician, but underneath it all, I'm just a guy who loves sand. Aren't we all? Back to Alex.
Here it is, your superconductive gyroscopic hypercam.
Is that made of sand?
Yeah, to take advantage of the superconductivity of sand.
But sand isn't conductive. At all.
Oh, it's just so easy to tear down the creative works of others, isn't it?
Well, I just...
Well, it's a prototype, okay? I'll bring the real one later.
Don't be crestfallen, we can sort this out. Now, we're probably about halfway to getting our hypercam already. It's really not that complicated of a one to get. Puzzles in this game in general are fairly straightforward. I don't know, I think they're really well designed, but they are, compared to something like the early Monkey Island games, much easier than that sort of thing. Because you don't really get given enough items at a time for the puzzles to be that complicated, and that's a real problem with Telltale's Monkey Island game. So, this is the pool of sap, which was vomited out by the tree when Vela showed the tree the stool carved by Curtis out of wood. So, we will put the superconductive sand gyroscopic hypercam down here.
I'm just gonna put this here, okay?
Hey, the forest isn't your dumping ground, human.
And then we need to make him vomit over it. And the best way to do that is to show him a picture of Vela.
Hey, do you know this girl?
Oh, God, that face. The memories. Oh, you're every bit as cruel as her, aren't you?
Now we have the sand hypercam covered in sap, which has turned it into a mould, so we can mould a metal version out of it. Well, we can't, but Curtis, the lumberjack, should be able to help us out with that, so we'll go and see him right now.
Sorry, woodshop is closed. No more stools. come back late. Whoa. Never seen an outfit like that before. Where'd you get it?
On my spaceship.
Yeah, right. Hey, I get it. You don't want to reveal your source. Have everybody biting your style next week.
Biting my...
It's cool. I got my own thing, so...
Hi, my name's Shay.
Curtis.
What are you making there?
Art. Forged from metal. I used to work with wood, but, you know, it was getting all trendy, and the tree started talking, and there was no money in it, so I got into metal.
How long have you been into metal?
Oh, I've been into metal for like ever, but my kit just arrived today, so I've been like hardcore for about 6 hours.
So obviously, Curtis is supposed to be sort of a hipster, like lumbersexual type guy, but while it is quite funny that he's gone off wood because it's become trendy, which is like he's trying to stay ahead of the game, that's actually unrealistic. Hipsters in England tend to be so non-individual that they have to go for whatever's trendy rather than trying to trailblaze. They don't have the creativity to trailblaze. They just have big beards, flesh tunnels, heavy tattoos and lumberjack shirts, and like slick back loaf of bread haircuts.
What are you forging?
Well, in fact, you are the lucky one to see my very first collectible die-cast miniature.
Oh. That's so cute.
Cute? Well, the catalog said it was supposed to be a wizard, but it looks more like a kitten reading a book. Dang it. Did I order the wrong mold?
Do you have any other molds?
I could only afford this one. The idea was to sell a bunch of wizards to buy more molds, but with this stupid cat, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a new mold.
Well, have fun with the metal.
Later, Shader.
Hey, Curtis, do you think you could use this as a mold?
Hey, this is a nice mold. What is this, a candle holder?
It's a super...
Because candle holders sell like crazy. I can totally use this as a mold if it's a candle holder.
It's a super candle holder.
Cool. Let's try it out. Hit the road, kitty. Please don't be a cat. Please don't be a cat.
That's perfect. You think it conducts electricity really well?
Well, not that it matters for a candle holder, but based on the metals I'm using, yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, you take the first one. Fair trade for this awesome mold that is gonna make me so rich. Which I only care about because it gives me the freedom to be truer to myself as an artist.
Thanks, Curtis. Pleasure doing business. I mean, art with you.
Okay, maybe he is a real hipster. I want the kitty. When he's like, please don't be a cat. I love that. So now we have our superconductive gyroscopic hypercam thing. I just realised that we are going to Maryloft. I didn't mean to go there.
Phew, now that was a ladder. Whoa, check out these crazy clouds.
Alright, we don't need to go there yet. We will do in a bit. But for now, we can go and turn in this hypercam to old Alex. Which we will do by exiting Curtis's house through the downstairs door. Okay. So I think I think it's 4 objectives, possibly 5, to fix the ship. And that will complete Shay's Act 2. Then we have to do Vela's Act 2, and then we get to the final act, which is where we have to... We can't do them separately, we have to switch constantly back and forth between the characters in order to complete the objectives, which is by far one of the coolest bits of the game puzzle-wise. But I am going to do Shay's act in its entirety, then Vela's, and then we'll move on to the final act that way. That way we go Vela, Shay, Shay, Vela, and then both of them.
Here you go. One superconductive gyroscopic hypercam as requested.
Hey, that looks even better than my old one. This faux sandy texture really adds to the conductive surface area. Brilliant.
Oh yeah, that's a really recent advancement in hypercams.
Okay, so we are done with the first objective. I will end this episode here, and the next time we will go for the next bit of the ship. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Broken Age. If you did, drop me a like, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Goodbye.